Welcome, guys, to 505.
On the rise.
And if you're listening to us on any platform, actually, make sure to check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, so we're actually making our first YouTube video. So
This is going to YouTube
you already know, catch us on YouTube.
for
Gotta
sure.
gotta branch out, gotta keep the ball rolling.
Gotta use all those platforms for exposure. You
Make
know what
some
I mean?
moves. You guys know.
But if you guys are listening, definitely go check us out on YouTube or go subscribe and follow and comment. And we also got a new setup. Not setup. Yeah, setup, right?
Yeah, we got a new setup.
We got a new setup.
So like if you guys are watching or tuning in into the YouTube version, you'll notice we substituted the chairs that we've had in our previous podcasts. And like if you follow us on IG at 505 on the Rise Pod, you notice that when we take pictures with our guests, you notice that we have some chairs and stuff, but we recently bought a futon.
Futon.
As you can see, you know.
Pretty nice futon.
Yeah.
Pretty comfortable. Not gonna lie. Pretty cool too.
Yep. And also, if you're watching on the video version as well, you'll see the poster we got behind us.
What does it say?
It says 505
On the rise.
podcast.
Yes, sir. It's fucking
And
dope.
you can see Arturo's cool ass electric guitars.
that
You already
don't
know.
work, by the way. They're just there for decor. They're broken,
Nah, but they're fire.
but they're dope. But I can play it. I can play guitar, by the way. Nah. It's like, what you have
I
fucking...
think everyone knows that. No, I'm just
Nah. I was just saying it because it kind of sounds like a dig thing. He's like, they're just decor. I don't even know how to play.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nah, it's a,
Nah,
it's a
but
joke.
Arturo's fire at the guitar too, guys. If
Cap.
y'all didn't know, if this is the first video or first episode you guys are tuning in, Arturo's makes some fire ass covers. Make sure to go check them out.
This homie's capping. Nah, but
I'm not capping.
so we even got mics, my boy.
Yep.
And we're making moves, bro. I'm happy. This is exciting. I
Me
love
too.
it. I love it, bro.
Bro, like, think about it. When we first started back in November of last year, like, we had one mic, one little mixer, and one laptop.
Well, now we just got
Was
one
it-
more mic.
I mean, but we got
No,
a
I'm just
mic,
kidding.
we got the lights, we got our camera. No, I'm just kidding.
we got the camera. We got something to record with. Nah, bro.
But like, no, we moved from the little tiny mixer.
To the big boy mixer.
Exactly.
No, yeah, we can connect more people in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's been rolling.
Yeah.
I feel very proud of what we've like how far we've come
Definitely.
because wow,
In the span of 4 months,
dude,
I feel like we've made a lot of good progress.
yeah, and we're actually gonna talk about our progress that we've made so far, especially in this past 2 months. I think
Yeah.
we've done a lot of cool things, and
Yeah, so like on this episode, we kind of want to recap on our previous episode. If you haven't heard it already, check it out. It was a New Year's episode that me and Arturo made, and we were talking about our goals for 2021 and what we wanted to do moving forward personally and podcast wise. And one of our goals on that podcast was we want to reach at least 300 followers on our Instagram account, and we want to get at least, what was it, 5,000? 5,000 listens, downloads, plays. I'm not too sure how they classify it, but just 5,000 of those by the end of this year.
Yeah, and basically, when it comes to Instagram, we're almost there. 218, I believe.
Okay.
I think.
See? So we're
And-
almost there.
Yes, sir. And listen wise, I think we're at 2K, like over a little bit over 2K. So we're making moves.
Yeah,
And I
almost
was gonna-
halfway there.
I was gonna ask you for podcast related wise, YouTube wise. Do you have any goals?
YouTube wise, let me see.
How many subscribers you want, bro, before the year?
I want it to match our Instagram account.
At least, huh?
Match our Instagram account followers. Like,
So our goal is 300 for the year,
yeah,
which seems pretty achievable.
I feel so. Like
I
it
feel
is,
like
yeah.
if we can get at least 300 subscribers, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
So like 300 for the year for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, because YouTube wise, we have a good idea of what we want to do, which is basically post the whole thing and then little snippets like you see Joe Rogan do,
yeah,
the little interesting parts and shit. But if you want to see the whole thing as well,
do that too.
But
And then, what is it? Another thing we wanted to do was Instagram lives.
Instagram lives,
Yeah,
definitely,
so
she's gonna be lit.
we want to encourage you guys. Well, first off, we want to be more engaging with like our followers, with our listeners. So we kind of want to do a few Q&A sessions and like get people involved But also, mainly what we want to do is we want to invite you guys onto the show, onto the podcast. And if you're a poet, singer, musician, like anything, we welcome you guys to hit us up, come onto the podcast and do like a 2 minute, 5 minute little you playing the instrument or performing or like reciting a poem or something
Definitely,
like that.
bro.
So I think that would be so cool.
Using our lovely background that you can see on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, it's gonna be on our Instagram as well. not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it'll be on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, but that's one of my ideas, that having someone perform here, that would be so dope. And even like a little poem, bro, that would
It would be
smack.
fire. It would be
Just
fire.
someone performing a little poem here.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, we also got DJ Tits in the sound.
Oh, yeah.
He's helping us with the sound.
Yep.
And we're growing. We're trying to make it a four people team.
Mm-hmm.
505 on the rise is growing.
You already know, yeah. And like recently, to give you guys a little update, we've been collabing with a lot of few podcasts here and
Albuquerque?
now, yeah, yeah. And we were getting a couple ideas, just sharing ideas, sharing like our goals, ambitions for this. And so first one we worked with the Clouds podcast.
Yes, sir.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to Jay and Cesar.
Yep, you already
Check
know.
them out. Pretty dope
Yeah.
people.
Yep, and their edits are fire on YouTube. So
And their pictures and their music. These homies are talented as hell.
yeah,
So
so
check them out.
Yeah, and then if I'm pretty sure if you have questions on editing and stuff, those are your guys. Ask them. They can probably like share some information or like how they do their intros and stuff because they're really good at it. And then the other podcast, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we work with the Comfy Couch, Marcus and the crew. They're hella cool. They've also started they started in the summer, right?
Yeah, they started like I want to say July
Yeah.
of last year.
And yeah, they're doing a great job. You should check them out. Goofy podcast is pretty cool. They talk about interesting things, like random
Yeah.
things, but really cool. Check them out.
It's pretty
I really
interesting,
recommend.
yeah.
And they're trying to do something with us that Eric signed me up for, and I have to go now. And I signed him up for something that he doesn't want to go, but we're trying to collab with them for sure. And honestly, with everybody. But we recently worked with 505 on Cut, which that was cool as hell.
Yep. Shout out Daniel and Derek.
Check them out. Check them out. They're pretty cool. They talk about a lot of things as well.
Yeah.
But they're very low. They talk mostly local things. right,
Yeah,
as well.
mostly local, yeah. But like if you want to talk about like wrestling or boxing or MMA and stuff like that,
Those are your guys.
those are your guys.
Yes, sir. They love that WWE and that UFC and everything. all
Yeah.
that wrestling.
Sports too,
Yeah,
you know.
they love sports as well. So
Yeah, and like just by like working with these guys and like collabing and like just on like sharing ideas, like we've got a lot of cool information and like shared a lot of cool ideas. And one thing was about like we noticed that they have a crew, they have a team behind them, and I think that's so dope. But like it has been kind of hard when it was just me and you, huh?
Yeah,
Like just
definitely.
us two, like trying to make sure everything is working pretty good, sounds good, like sharing on social media, posting, trying to like put out content every week. Like it takes a toll, and it's like this is not the only thing that we're doing. We've got other things
Yeah,
to take
definitely.
care of. We got work, we got school, we got a bunch of other things. So like it was just mind opening to be like, hey, maybe we do need a team to help operate this podcast and stuff like that. So
which is something great that we took from them.
yeah.
And yeah, it's hopefully it's get well. It's not saying we're struggling with it. Well, I enjoy it and Eric enjoys it.
I do.
But if it is a little bit easier, I feel like it would be even more enjoyable. Which is I'm saying like if it's not enjoyable at all, but it's fucking dope.
It's awesome. And like if you guys tuned into our live, we were just kind of testing our new equipment and seeing like how we would do going live on IG. And so we had our sound guy, we had DJ Tits. So
Shout out tits.
yeah. But yeah, so we brought him in and like hopefully once we get the ball rolling, once we get a little bit more momentum,
Yes, sir.
we can like build up the team and kind of like make bigger moves, I guess.
The team is almost set. We have someone in mind, but we need to talk to him still. And I think he's gonna say yes. So it's most likely gonna be a 4 people.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I said, this episode we just wanted to talk about things that we've done, and we're thankful for the support that people are giving us. on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter, tough crowd on Twitter,
Always.
but
I mean,
respectable.
we expected that, you know.
So now YouTube is a big thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we're excited.
We are.
So yeah, and what are we gonna? We're gonna talk about something that's
Oh yeah,
community-wise.
so like we also encourage you guys to hit us up and just like anything you hear or like find cool or interesting, like DM us like an article or like a headline or just events that are happening like at a campus level like at UNM, or maybe it's like a little pop-up shop, or maybe it's a little gig or something at a coffee shop, you know, just like
Even a little restaurant that's new that you think it should get more recognition and stuff like that. Let
yeah,
us know. We're trying
just
to
like
help out.
anything in the community, just like DM us, hit us up. And where I'm going with this is that because my brother Jacob Olagir, he is running for ASM UNM or ASUNM president at the University of New Mexico.
Shout out Jacob.
Yep, so shout out Jacob, and he's going to be running for president, and I believe his vice president is Alina Lee. And so if you're a UNM student, shout out to all the UNM students out there. Make sure to go vote. It opens March 8th and it ends March 10th. And I think Jacob is listed number 1, and Alina is listed number 3. So make sure to go vote 1 and 3. So, you know.
Vote, guys, because that's very important. Homie has great ideology on what he wants to do. His points are good. So I think he's a great candidate.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it as well. So make sure to go vote, please, guys.
Yeah, and I'm proud of that boy. Like he's doing a lot of big moves around the community and opening the first Asian and Pacific Islander student resource center at UNM. And yeah, he's just been that guy to like always be involved in the community. Like as long as I can remember throughout high school, he was always working with the community, hosting events, you know, doing surveys, like making presentations, like
Very dope. Bro.
yeah,
That's
he was doing a bunch of
out there.
stuff. Yeah, he was actually he actually got me into this internship one time. Yeah, and it was called the Rise internship.
The Rise.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so it was it was an internship at the Asian Family Center.
oh really?
Yeah, and they're located on Central. It's like in the Nob Hill area, but I can't remember the other street. But yeah, for the Asian community out there, that's a really great resource center. They can help you out with pretty much anything. Like if you're having like issues
Financially
like
and stuff like that.
yeah,
or-
financially,
That's pretty
or
dope,
or
bro.
even like if there's a language barrier, like
can help you.
learning English and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, so it's awesome. I had the great opportunity to work with them over the summer, and this was about, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, so this was like when I graduated high school. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Like my brother got me into that program because he had been working with them
He found it
previously.
first.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. So
Well, if there's anybody that knows about programs like that help out communities,
Mm-hmm.
and well, if they just help in general, you should let us know so we can talk about them more, so other people that are here can go and get help from those people.
Yeah.
That's very dope. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Bro. That's so dope.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool, but we're gonna keep this episode very short.
Yeah,
Just letting the people know what's going on, and yeah, just basically the big news is that we're doing good stuff. We're collabing with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So make sure to check out once again the Clouds Podcast.
Yep.
Check out the Comfy Couch and
and the 505 Uncut podcast, and
local podcast.
yeah, and we just want to have more involvement with the community, and just don't be afraid to hit us up for anything.
Yes, sir.
Like if you ever need any tips, like even if you plan on starting your own podcast too, we're willing
Let
to
us
share
know.
and help out, and like anything it
share it
is.
for sure.
Yeah, and like musicians out there and stuff, like if you need like tips and stuff, adjusting sound, or like how to record videos and stuff like that, like we'll help you out too.
And if
Or
we can't help, we know guys.
we
that
know
can help.
people. Yep, exactly.
Connections. We're building connections. Bro.
Yeah.
Did you think about that when
Yeah.
we started this podcast?
Honestly, I didn't really see it. I was just like kind of thinking like just getting people onto our podcast and like giving them the exposure. But it's cool networking with people,
Definitely.
meeting new people, and
been
like
very dope, actually.
yeah, it's so fire. And I think we're taking the right steps to eventually have community events Like
sir.
one of our main goals that we had at the beginning of this year. Like,
When COVID's all done,
yeah, hopefully soon.
definitely.
Get the
wow.
vaccine.
Yeah, everybody go get this shit.
But yeah, and I think we conclude this episode right there.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. And
Remember.
yep, remember guys, keep rising.
Rising.